So for backwards weighted mean, for me, this is, I'm realizing now that it's annoying to have this there. I will stop doing this in the future. Right, so I will white it out, sort of. Okay, so I will just call this backwards weighted mean. Okay, I will give you a very, very short example here. Let's say you have category, score, and weight. Let's just keep this very simple. So let's go assignments, quiz, and test. You need me to zoom into this or what? Let's say you scored 60% on assignments and it's worth 20%. Let's say you scored 70% on the quiz and it's worth 30%. Let's say that tests, you don't know your score, but it's worth, what does it have to be worth, by the way? If this is 20 and 30, what would the test have to be worth if that's all we do that year? 50, yeah. So just box this in. What mark are we going to try to figure out that we need? What do you think? Desired mark of 75? I'll just make that up. Test mark. Required to earn. Let's lower the bar. Let's go 60%. I'm going to use some red pens or blue pens, whatever. So I'll multiply first. The 6 times 2 is 12, so it's 1200, plus 3 times 7 is 21, so 2100, plus what are we going to put here? 50x. There we go. So to get the is this going to fit? I'm going to do this on the side here. Therefore, 60 is going to be 1200 plus 2100 plus 50x divided by 100. I hope this works, guys. It's going to be tight. 1200. I know my mental math, but I don't want to mess up on your study sheet. 3300 plus 50x divided by 100. First step is times by 100. You end up with 6000. So 6,000. On the other side, you end up with 3,300 plus 50x. Let me zoom into that. Focus. I wish we all just had a focus button, right? If you can't focus, just go. Okay, minus 3,300. Cancel that out. You end up with 50x. And let's go the other side. You end up with 2,700. Think it's going to work. Divide by 50. Divide by 50. X is equal to 54%. That's not too bad. So there you have a weighted mean, which you may or may not need for the cumulative, which you may or may not need for the exam. Okay. If you'd like highlighting, I'm just going to highlight this part. And I'm going to show myself that I placed it there. Okay, that's where that is coming from. Where did the 60 come from? If you have a different color, I'm going to zoom out here. Okay, where did that 60 come from? It's from what I desire, right? What is to be achieved. Okay. And that's it. I think I'm officially done teaching you new stuff. There will be something that comes up. Okay. My goal, I